Do it again. Damn it, do it again. Damn it, fourth time's charm. Welcome to Stupid Movies, where we watch them so you don't have to.
That is right, and this week we watched one that you do have to. It is called Chompy and the Girls. It is brand new. 2021 just came out not that long ago. Hour and 29 minutes long. Not rated. It was directed by Sky Brabant. It was starring Chrissy St. John, Steve Marvel, and Julie Dolan.
Who's the director?
Sky Brabant.
Sky Brabant.
Brabant.
All right, well, so we met a daughter that we had that we didn't know.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, because she found us, and as we're talking, we see a little girl down the street get eaten by a guy with a huge mouth. And what happens after that?
So, Chompy and the Girls is about a father-daughter reuniting. He finds out he has this daughter that he didn't know about. They meet up in the park, and they start reconnecting, and they look over, and they see this.
Yeah.
They see a guy with a mouth that goes bloop, and he eats this little girl. He realizes that they have seen him, and then he starts tracking them down.
Yep.
It really is a father-daughter story.
So, all right. Well, we like big
Creature features.
Yeah.
We like creature features.
Creature features?
I would say so.
Probably.
Chompy was a creature.
That's true.
And yes.
Yeah, we like creature features and stuff. And big mouths. Not really. What do we like about Chompy and the Girls?
This was so freaking original of a concept. Like, I've never seen anything quite like this before.
Yeah.
Ever.
No, that is one of my probably favorite things about this. It was very unique and original.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell did we just watch?
I don't know.
I still don't know. But, man, it was different.
Yes,
and that's massive props for that.
Yeah. The father-daughter story got to me. And anytime you have a father-daughter story, it's like, it just gets me right there. And it really got to me in this one. How difficult that situation would have to be. That's tough, man.
Yeah, I thought they executed that story pretty well. And the acting, I thought, was pretty good and made that kind of feel like a genuine relationship. And the two leads, the girl, Jackson, and then the dad, Sam, I really enjoyed the characters, and I really liked the Sam character. He cracked me up. He was funny. He was awkward. The acting overall was pretty solid, and the characters were likable, which was probably one of the best things about this, was very likable characters.
Very likable characters. There is a twist that occurs, it's not even halfway in.
No.
Reasonably early, maybe a third of the way in.
Yeah.
End of the first act, there is a pretty significant twist that completely changes what this movie is, and it was cool as fuck.
Yeah, I thought the special effects that they used with certain things were pretty good for what they were.
Yes, it is a very weird special effect.
Yeah.
Guy just looks normal, and all of a sudden his mouth goes yeah. Which is big enough to eat a person.
Right. Obvious CG.
Very CG.
But I mean, you could tell. So it wasn't great, but for what it was and what they were doing, the whole what the hell and the amusement of it kind of just overtakes
the whole movie is such a what the hell trip. I thought the soundtrack was pretty good. It was kind of low key, but I liked it.
Yeah,
it worked out really well.
It's weird. I don't understand it really, but it does have a pretty fair amount of entertainment value.
It was very entertaining.
It's amusing. I thought it was funny at times, so that's always a good thing.
Yeah.
But we don't like to be eaten by big mouth people. So what did we not like about this?
Speak for yourself. Okay, what didn't we like about this? It is very weird. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to say I didn't like that, because I dug it. It was different. And, you see 100 slasher in the woods movies, and it's nice to get something different. But not everyone is us. Not everyone watches as many movies as we do. And if you're not a super horror fan, this movie is going to be a miss. You're going to watch it and be like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, it's a mind screw of a movie. Woo! I don't think there was much horror in it. It was much more drama, sci-fi.
I would agree.
Than horror, which, I mean, it was fine for what they were doing. But when you go into it thinking, oh, well, they're saying this is like a horror comedy.
Yeah.
There's certain things you expect, and it didn't really have it. Like, there was no blood or gore. There really wasn't, like, any violence stuff. It all seemed kind of more,
esoteric violence.
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
Then that's the right word.
Okay.
it was much more Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Right. Things are happening, but it's not, like, really graphic. It's not ultra violent or nothing, and it's pretty dry when it comes to. I don't think there was any blood really.
Not that I
can remember.
No.
Yeah, which is always disappointing. There's this guy with a big ass mouth eating people. I'm like, oh sweet, and get body parts flying and people and cut in half, and we didn't get none of that.
I will say that the cover art, as cool as it was, and that's what drew me into this, it does not reflect the movie.
I don't know. I found it to be pretty slow.
It was very slow. Yep.
It's very slow paced. Like I said, it's much more drama-ish. Mm-hmm. And I get the story, and that's great and everything, but it goes on and on and on, and not enough really happened to really pull me in.
And the comedy is very dry. And if you're not into dry humor, a lot of this is going to miss for you. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
I got this movie entirely because of the box art. So, kudos to them. Yeah. They succeeded on catching me. I liked it. I had a lot of fun with it. It was slow. It could have been a little quicker pace, but I had fun watching it. And that is something that is so hard to describe to people. It's like, why did you like this movie? Oh, artistically it was really good, or the sound was really good, or the story really dragged me in. It's like, but I had a lot of fun. I had a blast watching it. I'm going to rewatch it. Not for everyone, but I would still recommend, watch it. Watch through the first act. Watch the first third of the movie. 20 minutes, half an hour or so. If you are not into it by then, nothing that happens from that point forward is going to drag you in. If you hit that twist at the 1/3 point and you're like, oh my God, mind blown, I gotta know what happens next, watch the whole thing because you'll enjoy it. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 8. I had a lot of fun with it, and thank you for making cool enough cover art to make me want to watch your movie thinking it was going to be bad, and it wasn't.
This was a weird movie. As soon as I finished it, I was like, what the hell did I just watch? I have no clue. Acting was good. The characters were very likable. The story, the daddy-daughter story thing was good. The rest of it, what the hell? I don't understand. But it did have some entertainment value. There wasn't anything for blood or gore. It wasn't very violent. It's just very strange. But, special effects were fine. It was shot well and everything. Technically speaking, it was all pretty good. Not going to be for everybody. That is for sure. And I would say check it out. Watch it. Like, I agree with you. Go in the first half hour, and if it doesn't bring you in, then you're probably not going to really get a kick out of it. I'm going to give it a point for weird, unique, what the hell. I'm going to give it another point, very likable characters, and I like that story between them and, the acting and all of that. And I'll give it a 3rd point for the twist. I did not see that coming, and that was kind of a cool hard left turn, which kind of made it entertaining. So I'm going to go 3 out of 8 on this one. So have you seen Chompy and the Girls? Let us know in the comments below. Tell us what you thought. Would you recommend? Did you not like it? Whatever. Do all that stuff, Adam. If you want to talk to Adam.
Why are you telling Adam?
This is true. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and we're going to send Chompy after you. Exactly. Follow us on Facebook.com/StoopidMovies, Instagram @StoopidMovies. You can also email us at StoopidMovies@Outlook.com. Support indie horror so we can get more mind screw stuff like this.
Yes. Since this movie was about a dude with a giant mouth, take a picture of how many penises you can fit in your mouth and send it to Rob. We're just curious. It's a competition. No, I counted. You got 4. You got 4. I counted.
How did it? No.
Yeah. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4.